Alright, so I unplugged everything, plugged it back in. Okay, yeah, it's working now. In fact, it's too loud now. Alright, so I unplugged everything, plugged it back in. Okay, yeah, it's working now. In fact, it's too loud now. Alright, so I unplugged everything, plugged it back in. Okay, yeah, it's working now. In fact, it's too loud. Alright, let's see if that works now. Had a little bit of feedback going on where the mic was picking up my computer because I was trying to listen to see if I was actually saying anything, and I can hear now that I'm able to say anything. Let me know if I'm still getting that feedback loop. I'm going to rotate my microphone away from the TV so that it doesn't pick up the game sounds, and then actually start playing. Let me know if it sounds absolutely terrible. Thanks, Travis, for letting me know. Do you only hear me once? Or do you hear, do you hear me once and then again a couple seconds later as the microphone picks my, my voice up over and over again? I don't want to go that way. I'm going the wrong way. Great to hear it. Alright, so on the last Breath of the Wild stream, I was attempting to go to the North Mine, or at the end of the last stream I was actually, or most of the last stream was me wandering around Death Mountain, seeing if I could see any new types of animals or enemies and things like that. And then I ended it with trying to go to the North Mine, but I was basically too close to falling asleep for that to work out. So I ended up getting completely wrecked as I tried to actually approach the mine. What's that supposed to do? Ooh. There's an enemy over there. Don't really like bothering them. Oh, am I able to change the direction of this? No, I'm not. Okay. That would have been pretty cool if I was able to shift it to the direction I was trying to aim it at and then shoot the enemy from there. So that's the direction I want to go. There looks like an enemy cave over there. There's a shrine nearby. That's good to hear. Oh, great. I'm glad to hear it, Travis. You've been a long-time viewer. So right now, I'm still in the phase where I'm still gathering members, so it's kind of dead there sometimes. but one day I'll have a large enough following, and the things that I kind of want to be able to do, or people to be able to do in these, or in my Discord, would be to be able to see each other, or like set up Smash matches, you know, Splatoon matches, and whatever other games they want to play. I'll probably host like Ask Me Anythings on eventually for those as well. And the last thing that I would like to do, be able to do, is, I had it in my head, I was thinking about it. Well, one thing that people are able to already do on my Discord is be able to suggest new games for me to play. They're able to make artwork for me to post on as thumbnails for my channel. Oh no, someone's trapped in there. I'll get them out of there. Okay, could be more difficult than that apparently. They'll come to me eventually, as far as what the channel will be used for. Oh right, I remember now. When I do my private streams where I don't make it public, but rather it's just unlisted, so if you have the link you're able to view it, and when you don't have the link you aren't able to view it, I announce it on my Discord. Alright, something's up with these cannons. Clearly you're supposed to be able to move them some kind of way, because they're always just out of the way for you to actually use them for anything. If I attack it? Okay, there we go. But now it's slightly out of the way in the other direction. Okay, so I'd probably have to just aim it. So I'm going to attack it, it's going to go one direction, and then I shoot it as it's turning. Yeah, that's how it goes. That also explains why the Zolfos were so difficult. You're actually not supposed to fight them from there, but rather shoot them with cannons from far away.
Gonna do? Monsters! They're here! They found me! Help!
Oh, I really hope this isn't supposed to be the champion guy. Oh, it is the champion guy. So far, he's already the least cool that I've seen so far. There's lots of stuff in here. Have no need for either of those, though. not letting you talk on the Discord. I think that I have, if you just made an account, then you won't be able to speak for 5 minutes, I think, because I have like things to set up to stop like bots and things from just spamming chat and things like that. So if you just made a Discord account in order to join the Discord, for one thing, thank you. And for another, just wait a bit and you should be able to do that pretty soon. If that's not the case and you've had a Discord from before, then go ahead and say as much in the chat, and then I will hop on Discord and figure out what's going on with that.
Oh.
Okay, you made a Discord today. Yeah, I think it's probably just a matter of either verifying your account, tying it to an email address, or just waiting a certain amount of time. I forget which one of those security messages I put onto the Discord, but it's one of them. I have no use for a knife though. Do I want to fight these people? They probably aren't going to give me much better weapons. I'm only going to get hurt. I could shoot them with this cannon, I guess. That was actually pretty cool. Alright, now I've got to somehow deal with these people with their arrows. That's the guy I shot out of his tower a while ago. Yeah, I got the Master Sword. I got that around Blind Play 18 maybe? 17? I forget. Got him. Alright. And then if that other one had been standing there, if I found this cannon first, then I would have been able to shoot him from here rather than having to... Oh wow, that was really destructive. Those cannons are really powerful. I'm assuming that it's that me using these cannons is going to have something to do with the beast. I was trying to sneak up on him, get a sneak strike. Save shots on my Master Sword, but that's okay. Yeah, if it's still not letting you talk, it's been probably 3 or so minutes. I'll go ahead and start up Discord on my computer and see if there's something I can do to fix you up there. technically, I did solve the thing that I was trying to do with, or in terms of the title of the stream. I did go to the North Mine and find the thing I was supposed to find there. I did not expect it to be as easy and quick. I thought there was going to be some sort of dungeon, but probably should have realized that that wouldn't be the case since there aren't too many like real dungeons. Probably right in the middle of this thing. This is probably also a Korok seed, though. This is probably a bad idea. Yep, it was a bad idea. It looks like I could actually get in there, though. Oh no, I put me back here? Lost one part of that. Alright, how should I try this? So close. I blow myself up. But I launch myself over to there. Oh yeah, I did. I'm glad you're here, Travis. Welcome to Discord. My mic is acting up. So it's been a long time since I've actually done a super normal shrine like this. How terrifying. Okay. I'm not using it anymore? Oh, I wasn't using it at the part where you were at. It should be there again. It's perfect. Okay. So the only thing I did was I muted it while I listened to see what you were talking about, and then I came back and then Change it to my internal mic just for a second, just so I can switch it back to my microphone. And now I'm back at my microphone, but maybe you're not able to hear me still. I suppose this thing is pretty easy, just avoid the water. It's working. Glad to hear it. Okay, well, that's interesting. No getting around using an arrow now. Personally, I hate using arrows. You don't get enough of them. As you can see, I'm down to only 19. If I have to end up shooting some sort of boss in the eye, which I have to do all the time, then it's going to be no good. Okay. Ultra panic. Okay, that's a lot of guardians. Interestingly enough, I'm pretty sure that I could have just had the Guardians shoot their little fire laser thing, and it would have actually caused the arrow to, or caused the torch to actually be lit, because I think that they use the same energy. But maybe I'll learn that on my second playthrough. Oh, interesting. A super fire sword. So even though it has different properties, it's still technically the same type of sword. I still haven't gotten all the treasure chests in this shrine yet. Wonder where the last one is. So turning on one of these makes one of these other ones burn out. Or I'm pretty sure that when I light one of these, the water is going to start flowing on one of them. Alright, so let's try it. Okay, yep, as I thought. So what I do there is I turn that one on, turn this one on, and that one on. And it works. Probably the most difficult one so far, because that's kind of crazy. I mean, I could always lock these in place. Hey, random. Alright, let me think here. Probably gonna have to use arrows. I really hope, is this wind box going to work at all? I don't see a gust of wind coming up. Because there's going to be no way for me to travel across even if I do get these flames in. Alright, so what I learned is that it keeps on going through that. So what I'm probably going to want to do is stasis the back one. And then let this happen. So there's the final treasure chest. Actually, there are two final treasure chests. Why would I want a long throw forest dweller? Oh, well, it's better than the forest dweller I have right now, so I'll just throw that over there. Make it. Nice. Alright, so that's probably the last. Oh, there's still more treasure chests. That's crazy. Oh, there's another one over there. I'll leave that there for now. Alright, I do not need to be using this sword. I need to be using Master Sword. Don't want to break my wooden sword. Ancient battle axe. I think I already have that. A picture of that. Okay, well that one's pretty easy. The difficult part is going to be getting an actual flame over there. Thought that I had figured it out already, but apparently I hadn't. Travis, are you talking about your YouTube profile picture? Because that takes a few minutes to update. Just to try something out. Oh, okay, so finally that was the very last actual... Alright, so that doesn't work. Had to try it. It would have made things much easier. But instead, it's going to have to be real tough. So what I'm going to have to do is move this back over there. I always think that the throw my weapon button is actually supposed to be the button that I press in order to activate my my magnet hands. And then move this over here. Stasis this. And then, as you were talking about earlier, Travis, oops, this is where I put in the spin attack. Oh no, I'm bad. Oh well. And I got all the treasure chests, so good to go. Alright, see you, random. Thanks for stopping by. Alright. Alright. I'm actually kind of stuck here now, right? Nope, I'm not. I should.
controlling this divine beast. I tell you what, sure is a blast piloting a toy like this around. Let those other champions know. They better eat their gravel if they want to keep up with the group. Speaking of which, can you believe this view? Just look at all those delectable rocks sprinkled on those mountains. Mighty tasty. I may not know a whole lot about this Calamity Ganon thing, but mark my words, I'll protect this land of ours to the death. Right, little guy? Hey, by the way, congrats on becoming the princess's appointed knight. That's a really big deal, protecting the king's daughter. No pressure. Seriously, though, the princess is a strong personality. So strong, she can't quite see the range for the peaks. Remember that, and you'll be fine. Huh? What the? All right, so what was I saying? That was a little strange. As far as I know, Death Mountain has been quiet for decades. But if the mountain is shivering enough to send down a bunch of boulders that size, then never mind. Forget I said anything.
Glad to hear it. Apparently I just need to mute the mic every once in a while and unmute it. I'm not sure what's really causing it. But like I said, I'll have to do a private stream, probably just with my Discord, and you know, kind of experiment with it and see what causes it to mess up sometimes. Alright, so this is probably enough Breath of the Wild for tonight. We are kind of in exactly a crossroads, so to speak. Where right after this I'll be fighting the Divine Beast and then fighting some version of Ganon. Ow. Oh no. But as I was saying before those enemies rudely interrupted me, now's probably a pretty good time to end the stream for tonight. Probably on the next stream, Play Session 23, I'll be crossing this bridge, fighting this giant lizard, fighting whatever Ganondorf boss I find inside, and going from there. So that'll probably be the end of that stream, actually. And maybe I'll do one or two, well. I'll probably do one or two shrines while I'm at it. See where it goes. But otherwise, thanks for watching, everyone. It's been a pleasure. Thanks for helping me sort out my mic issues. I think that this new setup that I've got is going to work more frequently. But until then, see you all next stream.